Doom! Wolfenstein 3D may be one of the most innovative games of all time and put id Software on the map, but it was Doom that had really cemented their legacy, as well as the first-person shooter genre as a standard within video games. Released in late 1993, not even 3 days after the first Senate hearing about violence in video games, might I add, Doom puts you in the role of the Doom Guy to take a trip into hell and slaughter demons and souls left and right, all with the goal of avenging his former team of space marines and all that stuff, whatever. The plot doesn't really matter too much with this series. I'm sure most of y'all are at least semi-aware of Doom's existence, but I must stress how insanely popular this game was at the time, and how it was probably the most insanely violent game of its time too. Unsurprisingly, a game with all this violent and satanic imagery was destined to see some immense backlash, as well as some bans. But the true kicker came here in the States, in the aftermath of the tragic Columbine shooting. In the wake of the shooting, it had been discovered that both of the perpetrators were avid fans of the game in question, one of whom went as far as to make fan-made levels that were rumored to have been based on the school that they did the act in. And although this was later disproven, it didn't stop it from becoming some rather morbid yet legendary levels within the Doom mod community. And of course, this presented politicians with yet another opportunity to rally against them violent video games, as well as introduce another bill that was going to help regulate those violent video games even further. Let's just say it wasn't a good time for anyone involved. And while the series has since seen some bits of controversies pop up here and there, including the McGordon stuff from a few years ago, getting inadvertently tied with one of the most sensationalized school shootings of all time is a peak that the series will probably never reach again. That's probably for the better.